everyone, JM here of Art and Journals, and welcome back to my channel. And I'm showing you right now my happy planner in classic size. This is my project binder. I do interior design, and my husband does architectural design, and I keep our records here. And I used to have papers here made from bond paper that are not that fountain pen friendly. So I have recently discovered a very cheap paper pad found here in the Philippines, and it's really cheap. It's like this is an intermediate pad. It's only 20 pesos, or about 30 cents US dollars, and it has 80 leaves and about the size of around an A4 size, but not exactly that size. And I tried this and like the paper. Upon touching it, it is so smooth, and it is lined back to back. What I don't like though is the part here, the date, because I prefer having the header just blank, so I can use this as a note paper and not be bothered by the date when I don't need it. Now, along with my purchase is also their notebook, which is a spring notebook in A5 size. They have the same layout, but it has the Victory logo here. The brand is Victory from Paperlink. And I also got a staple bound in A5 size. It's a composition notebook, and I like this part. Can be used as a log notebook, but I don't know what I'll use this for, because I mainly use this for my projects. So I have switched the paper and turned this into an insert, but I have to trim off here and at the bottom part to fit in my happy planner classic size, which I'll give you just a quick view of it. So there's no more mica logo here, and at the back the date here is trimmed and not as long as this. I mainly use this, as I said, as a project binder. For example, the first tab is for architectural projects that my husband is working on. I do the logging in because sometimes I help him with the project, so I cover the project name. And for example, there's a the date here and what we worked on here, like the drafting of the construction drawings, when was our project was accepted or approved, like it's October 24, and so and so. So I just put a line here for the column of the dates. And then on the next tab is for interior design, which is my project. I just changed paper. I have to transfer notes, some of the notes here, but I also have grid paper where I sketch in floor plans. And actually this is the actual ocular inspection where I measured the entire condo unit there. So I'm working on with this one. And then my third tab is actually about research about suppliers and other interior design matters. And so I have to transfer back my other notes. I don't have to rewrite them here, but I want to show you a neater version of this work binder. And then some extra note pages at the back. And then here's my first pen test with this paper. I used a Staedtler calligraphy pens, Lamy, and And what other pens? Pilot and brush fountain pens, if you are familiar with that. So in my pen test here, there's one feathering here, which is the purple one. I used a Waterman fountain pen ink, their purple colored one. It's the only one that feathered badly, but the rest are okay. I used some Rohrer and Klinger, the Atramentis document ink, and Lamy ink for this brush fountain pen. And here's some Waterman inks again, and the calligraphy ink that came with the Staedtler set. At the back, there are bleed tools for the Staedtler calligraphy pen set, but for other inks and pens, there's a minimal ghosting but no bleed through. It's more obvious here because of the bright light. So here's my initial pen test, and it just works fine with fountain pens. If you don't use thick nibs, then you're going just right. Okay, so the next parts of my work binder are grid sheets here, and I just kept a few for now, and then I also have pages for my random artworks here. There's pencil artworks and colored pencil that I do once in a while if I'm bored. And here's a commission drawing. And what else? There's nothing much more here, just extra pages of paper and watercolor paper. Now I'm using a traveler's notebook pen holder, and I will get a brass and black one to match with my happy planner. And then there's a pocket here at the back with scrap watercolor paper, and then that's it. Now, if you're curious about the paper pad, I got this from an online seller here in the Philippines, which I will link in the description box for you to order from her. She's a very nice person, Miss Gia. And later in the video, I will show you how I trimmed these pages to be a refill of my work binder. So enjoy the next part of this video, and I hope you will find your paper like this. It's really cheap and can use with a fountain pen. So there. Thank you, and enjoy viewing of the time-lapse video coming next. Bye. Oh, I forgot to mention that the line spacing here for the intermediate pad is about 7 mm spacing. It's quite huge for my handwriting, but it's okay. It's relaxing to look at when I write. I don't have a sample here. Like this one, there's ample space, so it's okay for me. Also, I've been thinking if I should put these crystals in my hardcover from Mambi. So I'm not yet that decided, but if I ever do it, I'll be using a permanent glue to stick this crystal so it won't fall off. So if I ever do that, please let me know if I should do, if it is pretty. And there, what do you think? Please comment if you want me to add these crystals here, and I will do it. I will create a video putting these crystals permanently here, but for now I'm not yet decided, so please help me out to decide. And again, thank you for watching and joining me in this video, and I hope to see you again. Bye.